So this was lot 1 over there where that tree and tabby is. And lot 2 is right here where the river's edge is, and lot 3 was right here where the staircase is. So this is lot 1 of the historical records, and set here was a 2 tabby buildings. They call them concrete buildings, set side by side. The Magnolia House was there, and they set right there by where the walkway is, in this area right here. That's where this tabby's from. This is the picture of the Darien waterfront in 1874. But this building over here is the Cornican building. This building is where the molasses, sugar, and naval store was before the Civil War. This building was destroyed during the Civil War and never rebuilt. But this was a tabby concrete building that had an office upstairs, and on the bottom floor was their storehouse. And also they had to the side, there was a building, a little bit shorter building, a 2-story tabby building that had, it was a warehouse as well. But later on, and later on, it became a oyster factory in the 1930s. Okay, this is another view from a dock in the Darien River looking towards the Magnolia House and the Cornican buildings right here. You can see the one that was burned out. That was the bigger one that had the molasses and sugar in it I was telling you about. This is the one that's next to it that was used for storage. And this is the Magnolia House. And this is the riverfront in 1875. Okay, what you're looking at is a Sanborn map from 1875. But this is the way the Darien waterfront looked in 1875. And this is the Cornican business I was telling you about, the concrete ruins in that picture. And this is the building next to it. And right here is the Magnolia House. That's the house that was the big one you saw in the picture. You can tell that building was pretty large right here. It was like all the way down this way. And then it had another 2-story building next to it. There was one 2-story building here made out of tabby. You can see the foundation of the walls there. And there was another smaller one right here about where this, on the other side of this tree. But it was a big warehouse and also like a storage area and office building as well. In the 1930s, Ploegger used this area. They tore all this down and built an oyster factory right here on this bank right here. Ploegger and Abbott built an oyster company right here in the 1930s, in the early fishing days of Darien. Old tabby over here at the Darien waterfront. Okay, so this is lot 3 right here. It's right next to the bridge. The bridge wasn't there at this time. It was just called, this road up here, Highway 17, was called Walton Street. And this right here is where there was a concrete building that sat right next to the Magnolia House. Magnolia House sat here, concrete building sat there. And by the 1870s, the Sanborn map I saw was just ruined, so it was just a building probably used for storage. Not sure, but a concrete building used to sit right here on the bluff where this stairs are, these steps. This is a Sanborn map of the concrete building I was telling you about in lot 3. Right here is the one of the buildings, and here's a shed up here, and here's the Magnolia House. This is right here, right over on this side would be the Darien Bridge and Highway 17 today.